Welcome back to Daily AI News at Let's Data Science. It's 2026-06-21. Today, we're diving into some pivotal developments from the future of machine intelligence to major product launches. Let's get to it. Our top story today is a major regulatory shockwave affecting one of the industry's leading AI developers. Anthropic announced that the U.S. government, citing national security authorities, issued an export control directive requiring the suspension of access to its Fable 5 and Mythos 5 models for any foreign national, whether inside or outside the United States. According to Anthropic, the company received the directive and moved to disable the models abruptly for customers in order to comply. What makes this story particularly significant is the rationale behind the action. Anthropic stated that the government's concern centered on a reported jailbreak technique involving requests to review code bases and identify software flaws. However, the company argued that the vulnerabilities highlighted were previously known, minor issues, and that similar capabilities are available in other publicly accessible systems, including OpenAI's GPT 5.5. The situation became even more controversial after reporting from TechCrunch and others suggested the decision may have involved broader political dynamics rather than purely technical concerns. Cybersecurity researcher Katie Musouris publicly criticized the move as heavy-handed and hasty. For AI practitioners, the lesson extends beyond Anthropic itself. This is one of the clearest examples yet of government intervention directly affecting access to specific commercial AI models after deployment. Organizations building products around third-party APIs should treat regulatory disruptions as a real operational risk. Fallback architectures, model diversification strategies, and contingency plans are becoming just as important as traditional uptime and reliability planning. Our next top story focuses on the physical infrastructure powering the AI boom. Japan is facing growing resistance to urban data center expansion as local communities push back against projects they believe threaten neighborhood quality of life. According to reporting from the Japan Times, residents in Inzai, Chiba Prefecture, discovered plans for a 52-meter data center adjacent to residential developments and raised concerns about noise, waste heat, visual impact, and backup fuel storage. 10 residents from 3 condominium complexes have already filed a lawsuit related to the permitting process. This conflict comes at a critical moment for Japan's AI ambitions. The country's cabinet office has pledged to make Japan the world's most AI-friendly country, while the communications ministry projects the data center services market could reach 5.08 trillion by 2028. The challenge is that AI growth requires substantial compute infrastructure, and increasingly that infrastructure is being proposed near population centers where latency, fiber connectivity, and power availability are favorable. For infrastructure teams, the Japanese experience highlights a broader global trend. The limiting factors for AI expansion are no longer just GPUs and capital. Community acceptance, environmental considerations, power delivery, cooling systems, and local permitting processes are emerging as equally important constraints. Another major trend worth watching is what Business Insider calls AI sprawl inside organizations. A survey from the Glean Work AI Institute covering 6,000 digital workers across the United States, United Kingdom, and Australia, found that 7% of AI users regularly work with multiple tools every week. One-third use 4 or more systems, and 60% report moving the same prompts between different tools when initial results fall short. The numbers reveal an interesting contradiction. Workers report saving an average of 11 hours per week through AI assistance, yet only 13% believe those gains have significantly improved company performance. The gap suggests that individual productivity improvements are not automatically translating into organizational outcomes. The report also notes that companies including Meta and AT&T have started curbing AI usage as costs rise. Experts such as BetterUp Labs researcher Kate Niederhofer argue that pressure to demonstrate AI fluency can lead organizations toward fragmented adoption rather than thoughtful integration. For technical leaders, this reinforces the importance of platform strategy. Shared prompt repositories, governance frameworks, evaluation standards, and workflow integration may ultimately generate more value than continuously adding new AI applications to the stack. Our final top story today comes from the world of spatial computing. XReal officially unveiled Aura, its first Android XR smart glasses platform, at the Augmented World Expo in Long Beach, California. Aura was developed with Google and runs on the Android XR ecosystem. The device uses Qualcomm's Snapdragon Reality Elite platform alongside an XReal X1S spatial coprocessor. The glasses weigh under 95 grams and offer a 70-degree optical see-through field of view, 6 degrees of freedom tracking, hand tracking, integrated cameras, and Gemini AI assistance. Rather than placing all processing directly inside the glasses, XReal is using a tethered compute puck approach. This allows the glasses to remain lightweight while offloading compute and battery requirements to an external module. The company says the base model will cost less than $1,500 and is targeting a fall 2026 launch across the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Japan, and South Korea. For developers, Aura represents one of the most concrete signs yet that Android XR is evolving into a meaningful ecosystem. Alongside Samsung's Galaxy XR efforts, the launch provides another hardware target for teams building AI-driven augmented reality and spatial computing applications. Now, for a few other key updates in our lightning round. Former NVIDIA executives have launched Evergreen, an investment and advisory network focused on AI and GPU ecosystem startups. The effort is led by Greg Estes, Jeff Brown, Devang Sachdev, and Vishal Lulla, with advisors including former NVIDIA leaders Brian Kelleher and Dan Vivoli. The broader alumni network reportedly includes roughly 30,000 members and is already supporting startups such as Kiro Labs, Protopia AI, Peridio, Classy, Sophia Space, and Row64. Google and Shopify continue to promote the Universal Commerce Protocol, or UCP, an open framework designed to support agentic commerce. Partners include Walmart, Target, Etsy, Adyen, MasterCard, Stripe, and Visa. The architecture supports REST, Model Context Protocol, and agent-to-agent transports, aiming to create common standards for shopping agents that can operate across fragmented commerce systems. Signal President Meredith Whittaker made headlines by warning users not to treat chatbots such as ChatGPT and Gemini as friends. Whittaker emphasized that these systems are not conscious entities and expressed concerns about deeply integrated assistants with broad access to messages, calendars, payments, and other personal information. Her comments underscore ongoing debates around privacy, trust, and AI product design. In research news, Zalando highlighted its multimodal evaluation framework called Retrieve, Annotate, Evaluate, Repeat. The system uses models including GPT-4o, GPT-4 Turbo, and GPT-3.5 Turbo to assess product search relevance using both text and images. Tested on 20,000 real-world examples, the approach reportedly matched human annotator accuracy while reducing evaluation time from weeks to about 20 minutes and lowering costs by up to a factor of 1,000. Finally, for Edge AI enthusiasts, the open-source Ghost Edge AI sticker project demonstrated a flexible sensor platform built around Nordic Semiconductor's nRF54L15 chip. The design combines a 6-axis IMU, edge impulse gesture recognition, BLE connectivity, and a paper-thin flexible circuit format. The project also serves as a reminder of hardware realities, as a microphone footprint error prevented full audio validation on the physical prototype. And that's your AI briefing for today. The landscape is moving faster than ever, and we'll be here to track it with you. For more insights, visit us at letsdatascience.com. Thanks for tuning in, stay curious, and we'll be back tomorrow with the latest in AI.